Bisque. When you see the word bisque, you will think about crustacean flavors. What kind of crustaceans? Well, it could be prawns, it could be made of lobster, it could be made of crayfish, it could be made of crab, and so on. To make a beautiful prawn bisque, you will need prawn shells. So here I have cleaned 2 pounds of large prawns, fish stock, fresh parsley, a small mirepoix of carrot, onion, and celery, about 2 cups, white wine, cognac or brandy, sliced shallots, flour, tomato paste, cream, bay leaves, olive oil, chopped garlic, butter, salt and pepper, and finally sandwich bread for croutons. To start the bisque, heat a large pot on medium heat, add the oil, add the onion, carrot and celery cut in small pieces. Mix well. Add the bay leaves. The parsley. I'm going to cut the stalk, everything. The garlic. Mix well and cook the aromatic garnish for about 5 minutes on medium heat without browning the food. Meanwhile, slice the shallots. So position your finger very well, like we learned in the past. Great. And add them to the pot. Smells really good. Great. The vegetables have been swirling on medium heat for about 5 minutes. Let's add the prawn shells. For your prawn shells, you want to make sure to have some prawn heads, because you can look on the inside. This is where all the flavor is. They will bring a strong aroma to the bisque. Just prawns shells, just the body without the heads, won't bring the same flavors. So it's where the good stuff is. Cook the prawn shells for a few minutes until they all turn red. So it will take maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So the prawns start to color, they start to turn red. Beautiful. And it starts to be very fragrant. So now I'm going to crush a little bit the prawn heads. There we go. We are ready to flambe our prawns heads and shells with the cognac. Cognac is 50% alcohol, so it's highly flammable. So do not flambe from the bottle, because if the flame goes inside, the bottle will explode, and that will be very dangerous and bad news for you at home. So make sure to measure what you need, and you will flambe only that amount. Okay, so there is no risk of implosion that way. Are you ready? So first of all, you want to have your prawns very hot. So put the heat on high. Get ready with a flame. Let the heat building to the pot. So I'm on high heat right now because I really want to have a lot of heat. And I'm going to pour the cognac everywhere, and I'm going to flambe. Right. So let's flambe the alcohol, because the alcohol will burn off, but the aroma of the cognac or brandy will remain into the pot. Give it a stir. Add the tomato paste. Right. Mix well. Turn down the heat to medium. Add the wine and the fish stock. Right. Mix well and scrape the bottom of the pan with the wooden spatula in order to release the caramelized flavor on the bottom. Turn the heat on high in order to bring the bisque to a boil rapidly, and meanwhile let's do our beurre manier. What is a beurre manier? A beurre manier is an uncooked equal amount of butter and flour. So it is the opposite of a roux, which is a cooked equal amount of butter and flour. Beurre manier is being used to thicken liquids, soups usually, but it could be also used to thicken sauces and so on. It is not my favorite thickening agent. Because the flour is not cooked, it keeps its gluten taste. To make the beurre manier, just make sure to have your butter at room temperature, that it will be soft, and add your flour and work your ingredients together using a fork, because it's easier to knead the two ingredients together. Mix well until both ingredients are well combined. The soup is boiling hard. Turn down the heat to medium and let it simmer slowly for about 45 minutes. The soup is simmering slowly. That leaves us plenty of time to prepare our croutons. You may cut the crust off or leave it, it's up to you. Cut the slices into half centimeter sticks, about quarter inches, and then into little cubes. Great. Heat a large pan on medium heat and melt the butter. So that's our 2 tablespoons of butter. Our butter is almost melted. There we go. Add the crouton. and you may saute them or use a spatula. Prepare a couple layers of paper towel later on to absorb the excess of fat from the crouton. And stir and cook the crouton until golden brown. If you're not comfortable to saute the crouton, you could always use a spatula. But it's fun to do. In order to saute, which is to jump food in the air, you have to position your pan side down. This way or that way, the food will slide down and you just have to bring it back. Watch. So you bring it. That's it. The croutons are beautiful. They are golden brown. Turn off the heat and season the crouton. So with salt and place them on the absorbent paper. The bisque has reduced and have been cooking for about 45 minutes now. It's time for us to add the beurre manier. So just add the beurre manier. So you can notice that the consistency has changed already. Let the soup cook for another 10 to 15 minutes and then we will strain it. We haven't tasted the soup yet, so let's do that and we're going to season it. Very tasty. Let's put some freshly ground peppercorn and some salt. The amount of salt won't be much because the prawn shells are salted already, so there is salt in the soup already. Salt, mix well. Great. Very nice. Let's strain the soup and later on we will adjust the seasoning when we put the cream. Our bisque is ready to be strained, so let's use a Chinese cap, also known as conical strainer. If you don't have that at home, you may use a sieve and press down hard in order to extract all the juices, or use a vegetable meal. So. And press. So press hard in order to remove and extract all the juices. Right. I'm going to show you also how to pass a soup or a bisque using a vegetable meal too. That's enough for now. So this is hard. Pass it through. Add the rest. Right. And strain. That's really crushing them. This is really good to extract all the flavors. Oh, great. Good. pick up the juices here. Very nice. Then return the bisque to the heat. Add the cream. So bring the soup to a boil. Taste. Wow, it's very tasty. Beautiful. I was going to say taste and rectify the seasoning with salt and pepper. Here the soup is perfect, so I won't do that. I will leave it as it is because it's awesome. Just bring it to a boil and serve it. Our bisque is boiling. Let's turn it off and let's plate it. Skim any foam on the top of the bisque, if any, just before serving. Great. And serve the bisque. Great. I'm going to put the cream first. So this is a mixture of sour cream and a little bit of milk. Great. Let's get a small knife. Add a few croutons in the center and serve. Beautiful prawn bisque. Bon appétit!